everyone, it is Thursday, and so we know that is shopping day. Want to update you on my menu. I'm going by myself today. It's 11:29. The teenagers are in charge. That's scary. So anyway, they're not supposed to have anything but PB&Js till I get back, because I don't care how old you are. If you're my child, until you get out on your own, you're not allowed to turn the stove on. I don't care if you're 18. Anyway, some things changed on the menu. Let's see where. Okay. We didn't have pizza one night because what I made for lunch that day was enough to carry over for supper. So that's good. That's a meal that can be passed on for later. Also, on Monday, we went to a church fellowship, and I had planned baked potatoes that day. So what I did was I moved the baked potatoes to the following day, which was Tuesday. And that knocked out having bean burritos on that day. What I'm thinking about doing is getting a highlighter and highlight what I marked out and what we can have later. So which would be the pizza and the bean burritos as of right now. So we're actually ahead in the game as far as what we can eat. Also, so this is my calendar. I started writing the menu like this. For right now, who knows, I might change it later because that's just the way I am. This is week 2. Now, earlier this week, and I didn't do a haul, but I think all of it, I can show you except for maybe the, what's that stuff? It's the ice cream, sherbet. I think there's one of those left. But anyway, I made a list of the salvage grocery store. And then Walmart, I got my bologna I talked about in a prior video that I wanted. So that was a total of $12.30. Also, I don't have it down here, but we stopped and got ice creams at a grocery store on the way back from church Tuesday night, because we went to church Tuesday night as well. And there were 6 in the box, and there were 6 of us in the vehicle. So we each had a Nutty Buddy, or the equivalent of, I think it was the store brand. That was $3. So that would take me up to $313.30. And then I have some things that I have to buy today, but I think I'm going to tweak this a little bit and take out a thing or two and put in a thing or two. So we're going to see where we're going to be at later for that. So for breakfast, I had a cheese stick. Remember when I chopped up the cheese and put them in the little baggies? I ate the last one of that. That's why I'm saying I'm going to tweak this, because I might buy another block of cheese today, because James enjoys those for lunches too. And so I'm bringing for lunch, it's 11:30, 2 boiled eggs and some pepperoni. And I have water, because all I've drank this morning was coffee. Water with apple cider vinegar in it. Okay, this is the thing. I'm used to having, what do you call it? Baking soda in my little concoction here, the water and apple cider vinegar. And I was afraid that it was going, and I like it because it sort of gives it a fizzy effect. And I was afraid of his answer, but I asked Dr. Berg. If you've ever been to his website, you'll know who I'm talking about. It's Eric Berg, E-R-I-C space B-E-R-G, and he's a doctor out of Virginia, and he does a lot of health care videos. Now, granted, depends on what camp you're in. I'm more in the Weston A. Price camp of things, if you know anything about him. So this sort of morphs into the Eric Berg philosophy, although he's a little bit different on his carbs than I am. I think that we should have some carbs, and he tries to limit them to nothing. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But I think carbs have their place in the world. We've already talked about that. So anyway, I asked him, because he does a similar drink with the apple cider vinegar and the lemon, of which I have some lemons in the freezer. I need to thaw them out and start squeezing them and using them. And which lemons are good for if you have kidney stones. Yeah. So anyway, I asked him if it was okay to put the baking soda into the drink, and he said no, he thinks it would counter the effects. There's road work. What is this? I hate it everywhere I go. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around because I'm tired of this. That's serious road work too, as in digging. They're just not repaving, they are digging. So anyway, the road work is all around. I guess they should be happy that they're fixing our roads, but my goodness. So anyway, I can't have our the baking soda in it if I want it to help me medicinally. I guess I could have it for pleasure. As far as pleasure goes, the children drove home separately from church last night, and they were in the vehicle with Dalton, and Dalton stopped somewhere. I think it was Walmart, and they brought back soda, and so and ice cream. Like the sherbet wasn't enough, right? And so they have their own money, some of them, so that's what they do. That's what they want to do. As long as they eat, nutritional food and they don't have too much of it, we're good. So that's what's going on. Going grocery shopping. I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose. I think I have allergies, although it's like 30-something degrees out here. It's freezing. Yankee living. God bless you. Y'all are some tough people. That's all I can say. Strong people. Strong. There goes a chicken truck. Speaking of that, I think there was a raccoon in our yard because there was all kinds of ruckus going on last night. Man, we had sirens. The dogs were barking. I'm sorry, I have to scratch my nose again. And so, yeah, it was not a very good night's sleep. And so, there was something else I wanted to show you. I'll have to show you some other time. And so, when I come outside to go to the store, there's all kinds of fur in the yard. I think it's raccoon fur. So I don't know if the dogs took care of a raccoon, or at least was in it with a raccoon, I'm pretty sure. Which is good because we have chickens, and I don't want the coons to get the chickens, and they're not always locked up. So because they're escape artists and they're supposed to be in the run, and they get out of the run. I haven't went out there to remedy the problem myself. The children have, and so I think it's one of those things I'm just going to do myself to get it done correctly. So anyway, yeah, okay, besides the raccoon fur, there was a KFC bucket in our yard. I think those dogs have been roaming, which means they're going to have to go into their kennel at night if they're going to do that. They're supposed to stay on the porch. Usually they're really good with that. So maybe if I have a talk with them, show them that bucket, and you have a good talking with them, maybe they'll listen. So that's what's going on with that. I did a little bit of school with Gloria before I left. The others did their independent schooling, except for Joanna. We'll have to do that when she gets back, when I get back. That was her books on the bed. She didn't get on the bed. There's a board that the books are on, and she takes the board and sits it across the rocking chair arms, and sits in the rocking chair and does her school upstairs where it's quiet. Her independent school, not our one-on-one. About twice a week I'll do one-on-one school with each of them, except for Gloria. We're still one-on-one full-time. So what I was going to bring, and I forgot to show you, is, so talking about the weight loss, I am still I'm at 159.6 as far as pounds. Now, James bought me maybe a month ago a smart scale, and it will show you your BMI, of which once you get to a certain point in your weight loss, BMI doesn't really count for much. And it shows your, it shows your body fat, muscle mass, bone density, and water. So, my body fat is down considerably. My muscle mass is up. The water is up. Oh, my nose is killing me, y'all. The bone density is up. Did I say that? So, even though I've only went down like probably 0.4 from when I did that 3 weeks ago, or 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so, what's changing is the muscle is taking the place of the fat, basically. But I'm only down like 0.4 pounds from that last time. Now, as far as the water being up, I was having to look all of this up because I need to write down what are the good ranges. As far as my muscle, they actually put me in the athletic category, which I find very funny. And the water, this is what's funny, is your muscle holds more water than your fat does, which I thought it would be the opposite, but it's not. And so, anyway, yeah, so things are switching around. That's when it's good to have a smart scale, because all 150-pound people are not the same. You'll have some that has a lot more muscle, and some that has a lot more fat, and they can look completely different. That's where I was getting with that. So anyway, I was going to show you my little chart because I'm keeping up. I'm writing down. Like I said, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago the last time I did it, before yesterday. And so as long as that muscle keeps going up and the fat keeps going down, no matter if I stayed the same poundage, should be good. But I'm thinking eventually I'm going to start going down. Couldn't imagine being my mind is a size 8 is like the perfect size. That's just my way of thinking, and for me. And so I couldn't imagine being size 8 and being 159 pounds. My inches have gone down. I'm down to like a 31 and something waist, like 31 and a half or something. In my mind, I want to be like a 29 to 30. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, that's what I want. So anyway, I'll talk more about that later. It's over 13 minutes now, so I'm going to catch you later. Bye.